Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, let's go. We are back. It is the boy, Dr. IBZ. This is the IVP with Dr. IBZ. Hey, this is the Imperfect Vent Podcast. Imperfect Vent. This is the Imperfect Vent Podcast. Imperfect Vent. This is the Imperfect Vent Podcast. Hey. Coming to you live from downtown Toronto. It is the one and only Dr. IBZ with every scenario that you can speak. We got a new camera. Look at me. Don't I look clean? Ooh wee. Now, let's get into this show. We are back. And we're doing it nice. This is Take motherfucking 3, take motherfucking 4, take motherfucking 6. We're just doing our thing, you know what I mean? Episode 151 in the building. So, how you like how this looks? We got the new camera, the new setup. You know, we got the Tanzanian flag in the background. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, welcome to the new show, to the new studio. I told you guys I was going to elevate this shit. Last time we left, I said, yo, I'm going to elevate it. Now we're elevated a little bit. You know what I mean? So hopefully everyone's having a good, amazing week and a good, amazing time. You know what I mean? My weekend's going amazing. Besides the fact that work has slowed down, nigga, we keep it moving. We keep it up. You know what I mean? In life, you should always know, no matter what, even when you feel like shit's hitting the fan, you got to keep moving. You got to keep it going. Because if you don't, guess what? No one gives a damn. No one cares. Maybe some of your friends might help you out, but you know what I'm talking about, bro. You can't be out here complaining all the time. Because one day, one of these days, your friends are going to be like, man, I ain't got time for this nigga, bro. This nigga just, every time he calls me, he's complaining about something. It's easier if you mix it up a bit, you know what I'm saying? Life sucks. We all have shit that we got to complain about, but keep it moving. What are you doing to make it better? Elevation for the nation, you know what I mean? That was a little gem for you. Because sometimes people sometimes you just need to hear that, you know what I mean? So, what I was thinking about doing was adding an extra type of variable into this whole equation. Now, the extra variable, besides the fact that we got the Tanzanian flag in the back, we got a brand new painting, you know what I'm saying? So everything's looking okay. I was thinking about adding a Tupac cam, you know what I'm saying? Just a cam for Tupac. You know, you see Tupac over there. Just a cam for him, you know? And then every now and then, the cam will just pan to him for no reason. Who knows? Something like that. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having an amazing time, an amazing week. I'm doing fine. So hopefully you're doing okay too. And yeah, and also, yeah, if you can't get a support network, try to create one for yourself. Having a very solid support network will always help you throughout the difficult times, throughout the easy times, throughout the happy times. Everything's going to be nice when you have a good support network with you. It ain't going to be easy, but it's going to be better. The road's always going to be rocky, but it's going to be better. You know what I mean? You know, it's when it comes down to relationships and all that. Speaking of relationships, we're going to get into the main event, the main topic, the meat and potatoes. We're going to just start talking about it right off the bat. Hey, yo, Keke Palmer and the baby daddy drama, dog. Yo, you guys heard about that? Yo, when I was chilling and I'm on the timeline and I started to see think pieces, I'm like, no. Wait. Why? What are we doing? So I'm seeing think piece after think piece after think piece after think piece. And I'm just like, hey, yo, come on, man. So I'm like, okay, what is the root of these think pieces, right? Because it's getting too much. Because I'm just like, yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I look, I see the baby daddy going in, and this is the Keke Palmer drama, right? He's talking about Keke Palmer, and I'm like, what did Keke Palmer do now? But like, what did she do now? Go online, I see her. She's like dancing with Usher. Usher is having his own residency in Las Vegas, and when he's doing this, his little thing that he likes to do, he likes to serenade the girls, you know? There's a famous chick there. He'll go up to her, start singing, you know what I mean? If a famous guy is with his girl, go up to her, start singing, you know what I mean? So once that starts happening, Keke Palmer's like, oh my God, Usher, like she's doing the most. She's like twirling around and like doing all this shit, doing the most. The baby daddy's at home punching air, dog. He's so pissed. He is so mad right now that he's just like, hey, yo, I gotta say something. I gotta squash this. I gotta let her know that I don't appreciate what she said, what she's saying, because she didn't say anything, but I don't appreciate what she's saying right now, as Toronto mans would say. And it's Usher trying to grease my wifey, right? So he goes on Twitter. He goes, every what did he say? He said some dumb shit, dog. Okay, this nigga, dog. He goes, okay. Keke Palmer's boyfriend, these guys. He goes, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the kid. No, my bad. Sorry, Darious. Don't mean to misquote you. We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my reputation, and I have standards and I have morals to what I believe. I rest my case. So, we all know you're hurting inside, brother. And you know, to honestly, like, I feel you, bro. It sucks, man. It sucks. When your girl is out here doing the most, it sucks. But whole time I'm thinking, since you're the baby daddy, are you guys married, engaged, something, right? Nope. None of that. It turns out that they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. So now it makes even more sense. She's going out, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. She says, hey, I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to go do me. She's more famous than you, and she has more money than you. Meaning that if she wants to go out and do her thing, she's going to do it whether you like it or not. That's one. Two, I could see why you try to gain control from the public. You thought people were gonna have your back. Oh, she shouldn't be doing that. She's a woman. Da da da. She just had a baby. She's wilding. She should be at home taking care of the kid. No, nigga, not in this era. It's 2023. You need to understand this, Darious. Okay, speaking to you, Darious, in my new camera. You need to understand this. When you go online and you make shit public, people usually shit on the person that makes the shit public because they go, hey, hold on. Let's see who's in the wrong here. Let's analyze this because now we got both sides now. Now we have both sides. We got Keke. She was chilling, doing her thing, right? And then now she was doing a little bit too much. And if Usher was singing to my girl and Keke was reacting the way that if Keke was reacting the way that Keke was reacting when Usher was singing to her, I would have looked my girl funny too. Matter of fact, I don't even think I would have talked to my girl for a good couple nights or something. I would have been pissed. So as a man, us men, we understand that, okay? We get why you're pissed off, Darious. However, the way you went about it was wrong. Public opinion. No one's gonna give a damn about how you feel about the situation because you are the lesser variable in this whole scenario. No one gives it's Keke Palmer, the baby, then you. No one gives a damn about you. You're not even known. You have nothing on your. We get it, okay? So What you should have done, should have called her up, should have texted her. You should have told her something. Because I don't think Keke's the type to go online and be like, this guy's calling me. I don't think she's the type to do that. You know what I mean? Maybe in an interview she might mention it. Like when people say, oh, how was the usher? Da, da, da. Oh, my baby daddy didn't like that. It might be some shit like that. But at least she made it public. You didn't have to make it public. Because you look insecure. No one's saying you're a hater. Bro, every man is going to be a hater when it comes down to Usher. Let's be real, bro. Let's keep it 1,000.
Stop the cap.
If Usher pulls up to your girl and starts singing to your girl, my way, my way. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta call. When your girl is and she's like, oh my God, Usher. And you're looking at her like you've never seen her this happy in your entire lifetime. Like, you're fuming. You're getting pissed off, but you can't do nothing. You bought the tickets. She didn't buy the tickets because she knows if she bought the tickets to go see Usher. And here's another thing. There's no way that you went and bought the tickets, Darious. So if she bought the tickets to go see Usher, that's her prerogative to do. Provocative? Whatever. That's on her to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I get the dress. I get it. But even if she was wearing freaking sweatpants and a hoodie, if Usher is in front of your girl singing to her, it does not matter, dog. You know what I mean? Every man is going to get jealous. It does not matter. So we're not going to hate on that part. We're going to hate about how you went about it. Okay? So, as a man, we go through a lot of things, right? And when we go through these things, we feel like, okay, we need to step shit up. You need to step your game up. You're not him. The fact that she went to an Usher concert and she felt like, and she was posting other videos too, she felt like the need to be so extra. She did that because you ain't him, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't him, dog. You know, if you were him, she wouldn't be doing all that. She wouldn't even be posting anything. She'd have went to the Usher concert. You know what I mean? If you started singing to her, she would have did a pull of Sweetie. Just stand there, chill, smile, look pretty, and then once he's done, he leaves. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But instead, Keke decided to turn up, you know, but it's Keke. So, moral of the story is, go private. Just go private. Message her. Text her. Let her know how you feel. Let her know that, hey, you know what? This has really been on my mind. I don't really appreciate this. I'm insecure. And you have to let her know that you're insecure about it. Because if you don't let her know that you're insecure, then how are you going to fix the situation? And not insecure, but like uncomfortable. Use different words. Oh, it made me feel uncomfortable, man. You know? You had your booty out. Usher singing to you, and it looked like Usher was gonna grease my wifey. Like, it looked like you're gonna leave me for Usher. And I don't want that. I don't want that for us. You know what I mean? But they unfollowed each other. After this scenario, they unfollowed each other. They're probably not speaking to each other. Keke's still pulling up with videos and shit. Like, brother, you fucked up. Now, people are justifying it. Since she's the breadwinner, she can do whatever she wants. I don't agree with that, because when a man is the breadwinner and does whatever he wants, he's looked at a creep, misogynistic, all this other type of shit. So he can't do whatever he wants, but she can do whatever she wants. You get what I'm saying? And also, when you start mentioning God and putting God into these type of things, you have to know that it goes both ways. The man and the woman. There's no adultery allowed. You're not allowed to commit adultery. You're not allowed to be out here committing all these sins and all these, like, when you have your wife, that's you and your wife. That's a bond through God. So when you start bringing up God and all this shit, I'm thinking, oh, these guys are married. Oh, it's a fiance and all this type of shit. When it's like, nigga, come on, bro. She's your, like, you didn't even wife her. You didn't get engaged or anything. Y'all are just girlfriend and boyfriend. And she got pregnant one day, and now she's your baby. Now you want to be serious. And here's the thing: when she got pregnant, after she got the baby, her body came into, way more womanly. So now everybody online is like, yo, Keke Palmer's lit now. Everyone's like, yo, buddy. People are sick, dog. Everyone's like, yo, after that baby, da da da. So now he's just like, no. Wait. Because at first people weren't really looking at his girl. But now people are looking at his girl. So now he's just mad at the fact, like, yo, people are looking at my girl now. Like, bruh, the whole time I thought I had this shit covered. I thought I was killing it. You know what I mean? I had a low-key ting, And now she's turning up even more now that she has the baby. So I could see what he was trying to say, but he didn't say it properly. You got to pull what Jonah Hill did. Alright? You know what I mean? But before we get into what Jonah Hill did, buddy, Usher is a demon, my G. Okay, we're going to play this quick. Usher is a demon. Okay, we're going to play this right here.
And so we all went out to eat to his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, by the way, backstory. This is Carl Jones from the Boondocks. He's the one that wrote that Usher episode. Okay? And it's based off a real life story.
And so we all went out to eat, and we were having a good time, and we got into this conversation about the R. Kelly episode, right? And so my ex-wife, she did not like that episode. She didn't think it was funny at all. She didn't think she thought we shouldn't have done it, and she took it really. She was like really upset about it. And we're at the table, and she just like goes off about it, right? And so I'm going somewhere with this. So the table, it's all weird. The energies, the vibe is all kind of messed up, and she's sitting there like, refusing to eat food at Mr. Child's. His food was really great and expensive, and she's refusing to touch her plate because she's protesting against his R. Kelly episode. But then Usher walks into
Hold on. Before he continues that. If I'm at a dinner, I work hard for my money. If I'm at a dinner with my wifey and I worked hard for my money, I mean, like, I work in the kitchen, so literally I'm literally a single mother, like literally like cooking, cleaning, taking care of people. That's what I'm doing in the kitchen. Running around. You mean to tell me that all of a fucking sudden, you're mad at me because of work? You're bringing work to the dinner table. I could have went to 1,000 other restaurants that is cheaper, the vibe's better, the food is better, but I'm taking you out here to eat good, expensive food, and you're deciding to be a complete asshole about the situation because of work. And I'm a public figure. So people are going to look at us weird if you're not eating the food, especially at an expensive restaurant. Like, what the hell? I'd be so pissed. I would have been like, yo, we're going home. Anyways.
Restaurant. And all of a sudden, she lights up. And she...
You hear that?
And she starts into the... his food was really great and expensive, and she's refusing to touch her plate because she's protesting against his R. Kelly episode. But then Usher walks into the restaurant, and all of a sudden she lights up. And she,
dude, what the fuck?
And she starts like, she's smiling and like, you know what I'm saying, like blushing and all this stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? I didn't even realize Usher walked in. I just noticed that she was all of a sudden in a great mood. And then so I looked over and I saw Usher was like sitting right behind us. And she was like turned around, like trying to get his attention and waving and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm extremely embarrassed at this point. I was already embarrassed with the R. Kelly, so I'm like extremely embarrassed at this point.
Dude, what
and
the
then
fuck?
So we got ready to leave and we headed towards the door. And I remember I turned around and looked back and she was over at his table.
So you didn't want to eat. You looked like you wanted to leave. But now since Usher pulls up, now you want to stay.
She was over his table, and she was telling us to come back. Right, so we like slowly walked back over to Usher's table, and so she started introducing everybody to Usher. So she was like, "Usher, this is Aaron, and this is Sean," and then she got to me and she said, "This is Carl."
Not even my husband, my significant other, the person I love, my confidant, significant, none of that. None of that. Just this nigga Carl. Oh, this is Aaron, this is his wife, and then this is this nigga.
And yeah. so it was a long ride home, right? And then the next day I came into the office and they were like, we putting that in the show. That's going in the show. So a fun fact, I played the waiter, right? That came over to get the plate of ice cream and saw Tom was all sad. And he was like, "Sorry, man." He said, "I wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though." That was me. And I...
Like, yo, that's hilarious, right? That's full circle. Full circle right there. You know what I mean? The fact that happened, bruh. So you got to pull what a Jonah Hill did. So Jonah Hill, if you're ever going to be in a situation where you feel like your girl's acting up, you pull a Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill goes... Plain, simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places from where your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful. Damn. I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there'll be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for my romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. You see what he did? You see? That's how you handle that situation. If you're Jonah Hill, that's how you handle that situation. I mean, if you're Darious, that's how you handle it. And like bringing it up to because when she, so these are the texts that got leaked through Jonah Hill's girlfriend, and Jonah Hill's girlfriend leaked them, thinking that everyone, piggybacking off the Keke Palmer shit, thinking like everyone was gonna be on their side. Nope, did not work like that. It didn't. Everyone was like, nah, leave Jonah Hill alone. We root for Jonah, because Jonah Hill's always catching stray bullets for no reason. Kanye comes out of nowhere. I like Jewish people now because I watched 21 Jump Street and Jonah Hill was in it. Like, people, whenever someone brings up, like, whenever Jonah Hill's out and about, oh, he lost weight. What the hell happened? That's why he doesn't like doing interviews, you know what I mean? Everyone was getting at him about the CGI kiss with Lauren London, but you're like, come on, you gotta know. Like, Lauren London just went through the thing with Nipsey and all that, and then you want her to be one of her first roles back. She has an on-screen kiss. Like, I don't think she feels comfortable doing that. Like, and then now all of a sudden, Jonah Hill's catching it straight from his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. So, like, to me, I just wish that people just leave Jonah Hill alone. Just leave him alone. And this is how you go about it if you are ever going to have any complications with your significant other. This is the best way to go about it. That's how I feel about that situation. And now we're off of that. So, what else do we got? But also, like, one more point. If I'm a dude and my girl doesn't like how I'm dressing, like, I dress like shit, like she doesn't like how I dress, I'm gonna dress a little bit better when I go outside, not to disrespect her, because she's an extension of me. I'm an extension of her, right? Because we're in a relationship. That's what it is, right? So it's like, she tells me, like, yo, I don't like how you dress. You need to dress better. I'm going to dress better. Get some more swag, do my thing, and I'm going to dress better. I'm going to try my best to do better, to dress better. What I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to sit here and try to assume and make justifications for my shit, and then when she does it, get mad at her. And then when I'm doing the same bullshit. Like, this nigga has pictures of him with his shirt off and his undies on, and like, you know what I mean? So it's like you can tell her, oh, dress like this and do this, you're a mother, but then you have your little bullshit that you do. You know what I mean? So it's just being a hypocrite. If my girl tells me to dress better, I'm going to dress better. It goes vice versa. If your guy says, hey, yo, you're not single anymore, you know what I mean? You're with me, like, can you please dress a little bit better? You know what I'm saying? That's it. And look, Jonah Hill didn't say anything about how she dresses. So, which is pretty smart. All right, so we got that out the way. So now we got an exclusive story. This was on TikTok, right? And I was wondering, like, where the hell did this come from, right? It's the Ashley Grayson story, my guys. If y'all didn't hear about this, y'all needed to tune into this, okay? So they have all the evidence and thing, but let's go to the tweet. Let's actually go to the actual tweet. Okay. Right here.
Did I hear a RICO? Did I hear a motherfucking murder charge in a federal case? So y'all remember a few months ago, I made this video about these two allegedly scamming, I can't even say allegedly no more, scamming people out of their hard-earned money, which resulted into Ashley Grayson suing me for $1 million, paying to have me murdered, and then losing her case. Now, in the midst of her paying to have me murdered and all the incidents that was going on between her and her hitman, she was the bird brain that called the FBI on herself, right? In the midst of her calling the FBI, everything came out, right? The video about her wanting me dead.
You know what I was talking to Bernie? You know I was talking to Bernie about the Sherelle stuff. I was like, we need to leave her completely alone because there's too many eyes on her.
Didn't I tell y'all her post wasn't gonna age well? I would rather have the FBI question me for once before I ever do this. I don't think these be real though. Well. According to the United States federal government, you, my girl, along with your wife, have been charged with a count of racketeering and murder. And that's the first of many charges to come. Now, if y'all ain't seen this video, go to YouTube. You can start it all over from the beginning if you need to, because it's a deep rabbit hole. But now, to a lot of you people who still out here praising this woman, saying that we trolling her and we trying to get clout off of her, aka that's what Olivia said. Let me read you real quick. Dear Sherelle Hodge, the enclosed information is provided by the United States Department of Justice Victim Notification System. Before she come out talking about all this shit is fake, this came directly from the government. But let me show y'all real quick. Okay, so here's the topic. Charges have been filed against defendants Ashley Grayson and Joshua Grayson. The lead prosecutor for this case is Neil Oldham. If you don't know who Neil is, I suggest you go look up some of his cases. Because one thing that man gonna do is get some conviction. So what I really want to know is, how do all you people that kept saying I was trying to put stuff on Ashley Grayson, I was trying to gain clout by making up stuff, all you people that was sitting there mocking the FBI right along with her, how do y'all feel? The same woman that tried to murder me in front of my children, Dr. Harwell in front of her children, and take Patrick Tate away from his daughter? But y'all still wanted to lick the shit that this lady was leaving? So let me make this clear. You created this bed by taking it.
Yo, this bitch went off. So, this girl was running scams. She was claiming that, like, she would run courses through an MLM scam, which is multi-level marketing type scam. It's a word-of-mouth thing where it's like you tell people to tell people about your shit. The more people you tell, you either get a discount on the product that they're selling or service, or you get a paycheck or something like that, or both, right? So she's selling these courses, but the courses start enrolling in the beginning of the month, and she don't drop no courses till the end of the month. So she's scamming people. You don't have enough time to really say anything, and any people that do say stuff, she suppresses it, right? So she got to the point where someone kept calling her out, created a TikTok group, a Facebook group, talking all of the smack in the world. And she said, you know what? I got to do something about this. I'm going to have to end this all somehow, some way. So you know what she did? she decided to freaking plot her murder, that the lady that was just talking, and a bunch of other people, get them out of here just so she can feel better about her situation, which is hella whack. Hella whack. She thought she can get away with that. That's hella whack, yo. I never even, like, the fact that she thought that was cool. And then another thing, right? So she snitched on herself, quote unquote, but she gave $30K to a girl named Olivia. And then there was a house in Olivia's mom's name that if Olivia's mom dies, the house goes to Ashley. And Olivia's like, wait a minute, the house should go to me, or it should go down the line. It shouldn't go to you. That makes no sense. And I want to secure this house. So, hey, yo, what's going on? Ashley goes, you know what? Fuck all that. I don't give a shit about nothing. You know what? That was a gift. I'm gonna hold down the house whether you like it or not. I don't care. I'm gonna hold down that house. Now, here's $30K to go kill those people. Now, what would you do in that situation? You would look at Ashley and be like, you know what? You can go kick fucking rocks. You can go kick rocks. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna pocket this $30K and I'm gonna go call the FBI and I'm gonna get you in jail, bitch. You ain't gonna even live to go see that house. Rico, nigga. You can go live to see that house. You might get hit with the Rico. Yo, dog, that's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine someone asks you, hey, can you please take that house out your name and just leave it in my mom's name? And you said no, but yo, here's $30K to go murk some people. You think that person's gonna do the job for you? Are you stupid? Man, what's her name? Ashley Grayson, yo. She's tripping. She's tripping. Like, I don't know, man.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
And the fact that she thought she can get away with it is even funnier. You know what I mean? So, now we got Colleen Bellinger. Colleen Bellinger is on some whack sauce. I don't know what happened. So, she got exposed for talking to underage children. She got famous. And then when she got famous, she, like, a lot of children like her content. So she would be talking to these, like, preteens and all that type of shit. And she'd be asking them weird questions, right? So she got exposed for that. Everyone was like, what the hell? She's grooming. All this type of shit. Then, you know, when stuff like this happens, people are going to come out the floodgates with the bullshit. All the bullshit in the world that could happen was happening. Like, literally, it was happening. This girl drops an apology video. She was told by her lawyers, hey, yo, don't drop no apology video. Don't drop no nothing. We know you're a YouTuber. Like, please calm down, right? She goes, nah, you know what? I'm going to post it. She posted the fucking apology video. And the way she does it is through a song, right? And I got to go take a quick piss. And I just want you to hear this. And then when I come back, we're going to roast this chick. Oh, ukulele time. Hold on. We got to bust out the song. Yeah, right here.
So.
Here we go.
I am, and...
This is her apology.
I want to talk about the facts. So, I hope that you'll be willing to listen.
Cap.
Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way, like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and going like, hey girl, what's the tea? And you're like, ugh. That was me, but in group chats with my fans. It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that, I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
Like, what the
That's
hell?
not very
What a
interesting,
weirdo.
is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train.
All right. You hear that? What is she on? What is she on? Like,
Embarrassing.
she thought she could get that off. She thought I'm gonna get that off, and they're gonna love it. This is what will show them. This will show them the fact that me and my ukulele will prove these guys wrong. We'll make everything better. We'll make everything all right. Me and my ukulele, girl, get the fuck out of here, yo. Anyways, so she's extremely, extremely, extremely off her rocker. Off her rocker. So she gets in trouble for doing blackface. And I'm thinking, okay, this is getting interesting now. Now, because before when she did this apology video, I'm like, okay, she's one of those, she's probably just a weird person. Very weird. She probably has never had that like social interaction the way she's been having ever in her life. So she feels like she can talk to anybody, but you can't really do that. You can't do that. You can't talk to anybody underage. It doesn't matter what the fuck the circumstances are. You're too famous for that shit. Doesn't even matter, right? Obviously, there are different circumstances. It's the homie's son, a friend's daughter, whatever the case may be, and you know that. But you're not talking to them on the ones, though. No, none of that. We ain't doing that. Hold up.
No. Wait.
And you get what I'm saying. Let's say your homie's son messages you, "Lil, I want to get my dad something for his birthday. What does he like? Oh, yo, your dad likes this." That type of shit is different. But those are halal scenarios. You know what I'm saying? What you did is you opened yourself up by DMing these kids and shit. No, you don't. You don't know these kids. Leave them alone. Doesn't matter. Oh, they're just fans. I thought I was just gonna talk to them and everything was gonna be okay. It's innocent chatter. No, bitch. Leave that shit alone. You leave that shit alone. Leave kids alone, man. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, she's probably just a weirdo. One of those weirdos that like, she doesn't have no sense of awareness that what she's doing is fucking very weird and creepy. You know what I mean? So she got called out for it. Makes an apology video. 10 million views, by the way. Crazy. So I guess she wanted to get her point across. She did. 10 million views. But I think people came to like hate on her. And she left the comments. So like, salute to her. She actually left the comments. Someone said, "This is so painfully millennial. This is so insulting to the victims." 95 likes. Like, she left the comments for people to roast her. So if she didn't leave the comments, then I would have been like, okay, you're even weirder for that. But everyone's like, you should have listened to the PR team, girl. You know what I mean? And then people are like, the main criticism, she didn't really address the rumors and what parts are the rumors. I do agree. Fuck what they should for whatever. So we're just gonna get it to the point. When she did blackface, I said, now we're getting interesting because this is some YouTuber shit. This has nothing to do with hip hop, nothing to do with anything I'm kind of interested in. The only time I'm interested in some YouTuber shit is if it's like some shit went down. You know what I'm saying? That's when you'll hear me talk about it. But if it's just some, because every day some dumb YouTuber shit is happening. Someone's making an apology video. Someone's sorry about some dumb shit. It always happens. It always happens, right? So, what I'm trying to say is, when I heard about the blackface, I said, all right, let's do this. She's singing, single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies. in blackface. Then she goes, no, that was not blackface. I wasn't wearing black makeup. I was wearing green. I was green, and I meant to wear, you know, the Wicked, or whatever that fucking Wicked. It's that witch thing, whatever what is that shit called? Play. It's a play. A witch play. So one of the witches is green. She's like, yeah, I was wearing green face paint, and I was singing the Beyonce song. Isn't that worse? So you're calling Beyonce a witch? Is that what you're trying to say? Because everyone could just flip what you just said and be like, so you're calling Beyonce a wicked witch? And that's worse. So you're calling what, black women wicked witches? Like, is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to call black women wicked witches? Is that what's going on? Like, let's really, like, try to understand and peep game here. You know what I'm saying? Because if to say that is way more offensive than to actually have the black. If you had the blackface, niggas would have been like, whatever. She tried to be Beyonce, right? You're already crazy. We already don't give a whatever. But when you said it's green, it made me wonder, like, how, this woman is mentally ill. She needs help. She's weird, right? And, like, I don't know why she would do that to herself, but this is what's going on. Now every single YouTuber is having a video about her and how she's fallen off and her tragic fall off and all that shit. And all she had to do was shut the fuck up and eat her food. Her PR team told her, yo, be quiet. Don't say anything. Keep this under wraps. She said, nah, I'm just gonna go do some
Embarrassing
shit to myself by posting this, and hopefully that will
stop the cap.
No, it didn't. It just made people go, you know what, that didn't help. That made you look even more weirder. You didn't address what happened. You just sing a song about it, saying that people are attacking you. Yes, because you did some weird shit. Address the weird shit. Anyways, not too much on Colleen, because I don't know anything about this woman. She just popped up on my timeline. I seen Beyonce. I'm like, oh shit. But it's weird behavior. You know what I mean? So sometimes I try to understand that type of shit. And then you got, because I don't know, like some white women are just weird, right? But then you got Britney Spears. That's an elite woman right there. Britney Spears. So, Britney Spears and Wembanyama. Britney Spears pulls up to a spot that Wembanyama's at. And she's like, hey, yo, my guy. She probably, like, tapped her security or one of her girls. Like, hey, yo, who's that? Yo, that's Victor Wembanyama, the #1 draft pick. He recently got signed to the Spurs. Oh, shit, really? He's so tall. I want to take a picture. Runs over to go take a pic with the man, and guess what the man does? Well, he can't see her, right? So he's walking. So she's running. She goes, right when she's about to tap on the man's shoulder, all you hear is smacks, yo. So the security guard smacks Britney Spears' hand. Now, everyone was like, oh my God.
Dude, what the fuck?
You just slapped Britney Spears, my guy. Britney fucking Spears. You just slapped her. You're done. Like, in my head, I tweeted, I'm like, yo, you're donezo. There's no fucking, I tweeted, that's your job. Your job's over. This nigga just started playing in the NBA. Meaning, like, if he just started and he's doing his things, kissing babies, doing his tour in LA, like walking around doing his thing. Everybody's loving him. He's signing autographs, doing all that type of shit. All that type of shit. That means you can't handle it. You couldn't handle it. The lights were too bright. You couldn't handle it. So the security guard, the Spurs security guard couldn't handle it. So instead of restraining Britney Spears, he smacked Britney Spears. Because this nigga's been having a long day. He's like, I'm tired of this shit, yo. The moment this nigga pulls up to a spot, hundreds of people pull up for I don't know how. cell phones, obviously. But this is starting to get annoying. I've had a long fucking day. Fuck this. Yo, get the fuck out. And then it turns out to be Britney Spears. If it was any other random girl that he did that to, the internet wouldn't have grabbed hold of it. I don't think the internet would have grabbed hold of it like that. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? It would have been a little bit worse because that person would have been like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been even worse. She would have, I'm suing, and then pro bono lawyers are getting in there. Then a settlement might have to ensue. But since it was Britney Spears is like, yo, I'm pressing charges, right? Then it turns out when you run back the evidence and you look at the video, TMZ got the video. She ran up to him. So Wembanyama is like, she grabbed me. Cap. Let's stop the cap on that. She didn't grab you, brother. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
She didn't grab you. What she did was she tried to tap you on the shoulder to say, hey, yo, what's up? But then instead of saying, hey, yo, what's up, she got a,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
she got smacked one time. Now, I think not smacked, but her hand got swift away. Now, it looked like she got backhanded, but since her hand got swift away, her hand ended up hitting herself. So it felt like, or seemed like, the nigga like hit her, but the nigga just caused her to hit herself. So technically speaking, he did hit her, you know what I mean? Like, as in like swatting her away, but it caused her to hit herself. So I totally understand, I totally agree where that sentiment's coming from and why the charges have been dropped. There's nothing that Britney could say. Yo, you hit yourself, girl. You know what I mean? Like, you hit yourself. It sucks, but that's what happened. You hit yourself, girl. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, I tweet this, you know, like his career is over. Not his career, not Wembanyama's career. My bad, that's cap. I'm saying the dude, his job is over. He's gonna be working in the stadium. He couldn't handle being on the field. They're gonna put him in the house. They're gonna put him in the stadium. So that's what I was saying, and that's what I was alluding to. Two motherfuckers hop on Twitter, and these are probably youngins, Wembanyama fans, right? They're like, hey, you can't read, one of them says. And I go, bro, I'm talking about the security guard. He doesn't say anything back because he felt stupid. He went, oh, you know what? I'm an idiot for that. I shouldn't have done that. You know, I'm hella stupid. Why would I even do that? You know, fine, I'll dial back. But he got blocked. And then next dude goes, oh, he said something about like, he said whatever sentence, and then he called me a retard. I really hate when people insult my intelligence, right? Try to make me feel small. I hate that shit. You know what I mean? Even if I don't know you, that can cause me to just instant Super Saiyan mode. Like the moment you do that shit, I get pissed. That's when my Napoleon complex kicks in. You know what I mean? Because I'm nice, happy-go-lucky. But the moment I feel like that disrespect, I'm going in. So, where was I? Shit. Where was I? Oh yeah. So he called me a retard. I'm pissed. I'm like, all right, well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had my tea yet. I haven't even gotten ready, even thought about what I'm gonna do for the day. And I'm already into it with the motherfucker on Twitter. Now, I can't get mad because I didn't have to say anything. I can't get mad, right? I didn't have to say anything, but I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed at this motherfucker. So my instincts is to say something back, but in a jokey way, to be like, yo, like, leave me alone type shit. So I go, I was talking about the security guard, you fuckhead, right? No, first I typed in fucktard, right? And after I typed in fucktard, Twitter goes, you can't say that to people. So I'm like, he can call me a retard, but I can't call him a fucktard. And Twitter's like, no, you can't say that. I'm like, what? Isn't Elon Musk like autistic? Like, shouldn't the word retard be like banned on Twitter? You know what I'm saying? Am I right? Am I tripping?
Dude, what the fuck?
Right, whatever. So, I'm on that. He pulls up he calls me that. I call instead of fucktard, I go dickhead. Call him a dickhead. I call him a dickhead. Goes through. Smooth sailing. He goes, oh, you should, well, that's what you get for not articulating yourself, dickhead. And I'm like, ooh, this nigga. I'm like, oh, this nigga. I'm like, this nigga really, yo, he's pushing my buttons, dog. And I'm like, yo, I'm almost 30 and I'm arguing with a motherfucker on Twitter at 11 a.m. I didn't even have my tea, didn't even have my morning spliff. What the fuck am I doing? So I take a quick bong rip. I'm like, all right, let me take a quick bong rip because fuck this. Let me calm down. Still like, nah, fuck that. So I said something back. I go, yo, you know what? Well, I go, that's for your fault for not understanding, dickhead. And then he goes, well, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Why am I replying to someone I don't know nothing about him? Let me do some recon. Let me see anything about him. Profile pic, it's not him. It's some random person. So I'm like, you're a coward. If you don't have a face behind the smoke, you're a coward. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You can see my face on Twitter. You see my profile pic, or you know what I mean? That's my profile pic. Like, you can see me with the same fucking hat. So I don't appreciate that at all, buddy. Don't appreciate that. So anyways, so he says that, and then I'm like, let me look into this. Nobody that I can't even roast him because I don't even know what he looks like. You know what I mean? So I can't really roast him. And then I check his profile. He's only following 48 people and he has 48 followers and 100 and something following. And I'm like, nigga, you can't even touch me on these Twitter streets. I know that sounds corny in 2023 and saying it out loud, and as a nigga that's almost in his 30s, yes, it sounds corny to say, but fuck that. I'm shitting on this nigga. Fuck that. So I'm already watching him on the Twitter streets. I don't care. Then he goes, I'm on this motherfucker just to argue. That's when it just went, all right, it just clicked. I went, I got it. So he goes, oh yeah, the security guard matches the description of what you were saying. No. The security guard Wembanyama also matches the description of what you were saying. And I'm like, nigga, I would have said correct. And I stopped typing. And I went, nigga, all you want to do is argue. I ain't trying to argue, man. Have a good life, nigga. And I just hopped off, blocked, delete the tweet. And now I get it. I should have never even responded to that shit. I should have just left it alone. I shouldn't even went in. I should have just looked at the nigga's profile, seen he likes to argue with people, been like, this guy's trying to instigate, and probably just delete the tweet. You know what I mean? If I get too fumed up or heated up, you know? But I was like, nah, bruh. Nah, not today, man. You're playing with me, man. You're playing with my emotions. You are playing with me. So I got pissed. All over Wembanyama and Britney Spears, this shit. And it turns out that this was just some bullshit. The charges are dropped. Now I'm emotionally involved, pissed off at some motherfuckers because they tried to defend Wembanyama when I wasn't even talking about Wembanyama. I was talking about the security guard. You guys should be with me. You guys should be like, yo, fuck that security guard. He's an idiot. He's hotting up the spot for our boy Wembanyama. Well, guess what? The Britney Spears fans got my get back. Salute to the Britney Spears fans, yo. I have no smoke for them. Nothing but love for them, yo. They got that get back, yo. They were roasting Wembanyama. And the reason why I wanted them to roast him, this nigga got 9 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks, and I think 11 steals or some shit. Nigga got like a triple single or some shit. He should have got at least 10 points and whatever, and 10 rebounds, 10 and 10, but if he got 10 and 8, but you could see the potential there. And he said he didn't really know what he was doing. But the Britney Spears stance came through. Salute to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all came through for me, man. Y'all just roasted him and toasted him, dog. Dunzo. I was like, yes, sir. That's how you do it. They were saying, oh my God, look, he got hit. Oh, this is your king type shit. Like, y'all think he's good? Y'all think he's amazing? I was like, let's go. I wanted them to feel it. Because the only reason why they were trying to tease me is because they fuck with Wembanyama, and that's their next up. That's their nigga. So they're defending anybody that tries to talk shit about him online. And all I did was just put in some 2-3 cents. 2-3 cents is all I put in. And I had to get attacked for it. That ain't fair to me. So, fuck that, bruh. Y'all gotta eat it too, nigga. Y'all gotta eat it. As Rick Ross says. Suck your mother. Anyways, that was just a little conflict there. And I don't really get on into conflict online. I don't really do that shit. I don't really do it like doing the back and forth. I hate if I could talk my shit, as in send you a voice note, but even that is just me yelling in the phone, bro. I want to be able, you could hear what I'm saying, or you could see me, what I'm saying when I go off. I want you to physically be here when I go off, either in digital form or in physical form. I want you to see me going off on you, so that you can see how much you pissed me off. And then I'll go sleep. I'll sleep like a baby. Sleep amazingly like a baby. Don't you ever in your life, I don't like when people just comment on shit and then try to attack insult the person's intelligence, instead of saying, wait, you talking about Wembanyama, or are you talking about the security guard? I'm talking about the security guard. Oh, okay. Then that would have de-escalated the whole situation. But no, every nigga want to be him. Every nigga want to be him. Super fucking annoying, super fucking flagrant. Everybody wants to be him. I'm going to defend him. All right, then. Cool. How did your boy do tonight? He didn't do that well. And I'm supporting him. I hopefully he does amazing. But just for those two niggas, yeah. Because now the Britney stans are making it even worse. I hope you guys have fun all night defending your nigga with the Britney Spears stans. Good luck. Anyways, Wembanyama is one of the first African Americans to beat white women allegations. Especially our famous white lady allegation saying that she got hit. Now, well, they're saying it's Wembanyama's fault and all that type of shit. When it's clear it's the security guy. That he pulled what's that shit called? He went what's the word, yo? When you go y'all know what I'm talking about. When an officer, he goes, oh man, he stops following with his orders, so he just goes on. What's the word called, bro? What? Yo, it's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. I'm trying to remember. Whatever. So when you go solo, basically, pull a Jason Bourne, yo. You go against the machine, you know, Hitman, the Hitman movie, yo. AWOL. Is it AWOL? Some shit like that. AWOL, yo. It's when you're no longer trusted, man. Anyways, he got sent to the gulag, the Spurs gulag, because you can't be repping people like that, man. When you have a client like that, you can't be doing that. And I understand it was a long day. I get it. You're tired, but it was Britney Spears, my nigga. It was Britney, bitch. Anyways, we're gonna go on to the next topic, okay? All right. Hopefully he will get what he deserves. So, Childish Gambino and Drake, I think we discussed that. Actually, no, we did not discuss that yet. We got Childish Gambino and Drake. So, Drake dropped a... Childish Gambino dropped an interview. And within that interview, he was speaking about how... he was speaking about how this is America. That was a Drake diss. And I was like, a Drake diss? So Drake went on stage and said, "Hey, yo, that song's overrated. It won all this shit." Man, fuck that song. That song ain't nothing, right? And if you think about it, he kind of has a point. Yo, I'm Team Drake, bro. If these niggas start beefing, I would want it to be like a, hey, I want to show niggas how multi-dimensional I am, how multi-talented I am. I want to shit on these motherfuckers. I want to see that. Because Drake, low-key, executive producing it. Fucking Top Boy, Euphoria, all them shits is fire. Anything that Drake puts his hand behind, like, in terms of, like, Hollywood, it's fire. And then you got, what else you got? You got him in front of the camera. You know what I mean? He did the whatever sports awards those were, the ESPYs or whatever. He did those. So and he killed it. He did SNL, killed that shit. Cat Williams impression on point. Hey, team Drake, dog. You know what I mean? Childish Gambino, you moving childish. You moving childish, dog. Anyways, why would you even bring it up, knowing how petty Drake is? This guy is one of the pettiest rappers ever. Why would you even, like, you know what? I'm gonna bother this man. Let me piss this guy off by saying some shit while he's on tour. You knew actually. He's on tour. He can't really record any bars, but he's gonna have bars for you. Yo, he's gonna have bars for you next album. I'm telling you. Don't play with Drake, dog. Blood clot. Shake your warrior. Shake your wallet youth. Riding through the 6 with my woes. Anyways, so now what we are gonna get into is some nasty work, yo. So, a teenage son named Rudy, right, was missing for 8 years. He was 17. He's missing for 8 years. He was found on a church stoop, just KO'd. And when they found him, everyone was like, "Yo, what the hell? Like, are you okay? Oh shit, this guy's been missing for 8 years." Bruh, it turns out, right, since the fact that he's been missing for 8 years, it turns out his mom has been hiding him for 8 years, bruh. 8 years, right?
Dude, what the fuck?
Allegedly treating him like a husband, right? So, like, and when they found him, he was unresponsive. He wasn't really talking. So, and he's recovering right now. And that means, so apparently the son was drugged, sexually abused by his mother for 8 years, was threatened by his mother that if he said anything, he would get into trouble with the police. And he complied for 8 years. Now, a grown-ass 17, well, you're 17, you're not really a grown-ass man, but when I was 17, I knew what right and wrong is, and I knew the law a little bit. If my Dukes was in the wrong, lawfully, and saying that the police are, I would have been like, all right, so what? Call the cops, and I would have walked away, and nothing would have happened. Right? Or I can get her in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You could have wasted, whatever. I'm not gonna, he's a child. He was a child. That's still fucked up that his mom did that. He trusted his mom, and his mom fucked him over. Right? So, I can't believe that there are foul parents like that. So you're telling me that the whole time we thought he was missing, he was reported back the next day. The next day. I mean the mom said he was missing the next day, right? But he was actually in the house the whole time. And the whole time while people were looking for him and they're like, "Oh my God, where is he?" The aunties and uncles were tripping. She was changing his IDs, his names, saying that he's just a Randy, he's this and that, my boyfriend, and all this type of shit. Meanwhile, that was her son the whole time, and like, that's crazy. And she deceived the officers about that supposed disappearance, bro. People are just, I'm trying to really wonder, like, how are you that fucking crazy? You know what I mean? How are you that disgusting that you feel like Because I never really understood why you can betray your child's trust like that. To be that much of a disgusting human being that you decided, your child is 17 now, about to leave the house and everything, and you're like, you decide to abuse him so he doesn't have to leave in some twisted way, whatever the thing is allegedly. I'm not even like trying to justify it, but I'm just trying to like understand, how could you even do that to your own child? You're going to hell, lady. And hopefully that young man, Rudy, can heal. And hopefully when he heals, he doesn't project that to anybody that he loves or any of his children, because this is a foul lady, man. She deserves the worst things to happen. But guess what? None of them are charged yet. They're still investigating. So no charges have been dropped. Because it's a weird fucking case. Because the mother had him the whole time and the mom was the one that wanted him. So it's like, what do you do? That's like a legal loophole. But then if there was abuse there, since the child, well, now he's 25, since the young man can't really speak and he's been unresponsive, there's no evidence. It's all hearsay. So they need more concrete evidence to arrest the lady so that they can, you know what I mean? But once that they can get it from the horse's mouth about what happened allegedly and all that type of stuff, then they can get a warrant to run up in the crib. Once they get the warrant to run up in the crib, that's when they can gather all the evidence and fucking get this bitch under the jail. That is crazy to do that to your own child, man. Fuck this bitch, yo. They need to send her to the Russian gulag forever, dog. So she can't harm anybody else. Can't believe you do that to your own son. Your own son that trusted you. You decided to take him and just destroy his whole life. Anyways. Just like, well, this is another story, but rest in peace, MF Doom. We found out one of the causes of MF Doom passing away. It was due to the fact that, so since the COVID times, there was a lot of things going on and the hospitals were packed during the pandy. So he was in a hospital recovering, and he was his health was getting worse by the day. However, he had a panic button that was there that if he presses that panic button, someone's gonna come help him, because right now it's too busy. He couldn't reach the panic button, maskin. So I want to be like he couldn't reach the panic button, so that's what caused his death. So now the wife is mad. She's saying negligence on the hospital, but there's nothing you can really say because of the time period that it happened in. So it's a sticky situation. It's very sticky because what could you really do? What could you really say about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, rest in peace to MF Doom. But like, and I know, like, you know, emotions are high and they're bringing back up emotions once you get that the investigation papers and you figure out what happened and what led to it, and you get even more mad because it could have been prevented. And I understand that, you know what I mean? So thoughts and prayers, condolences. Hopefully everyone can heal. And yeah, hopefully everyone can heal, man. By the way, if you're ever gonna have children, please try to be the most respectable person. Try to be something that's, don't try to look at it like, oh, I want him to be a better version of me. No. You want this person to be a great human being. You want your child to be a great human being. You don't want your child to be nothing like you with all your little kinks and both traumas and all that shit. You ain't got to put that on your child. It's a clean blank slate. Leave your child alone. Let your child live. That's all I have to say. Leave your child alone and let your child live. This is a dose of Ebes. And this is how I'm going to sign off. Because at the end of the day, man, life is too short. Life is too precious. And at a young age, you can damage that soul and it could fuck up the whole life, and then the waste of life and everything's done. You know what I mean? I'm 22. I'm 22, let me plug. These guys are still doubling down, and disgusting. I'm done talking about it. We're not even gonna keep going because I'm not gonna keep helping them with marketing campaign, even though I'm still talking about it. But it's disgusting. They did an interview with the guy that fucked his girl. They did a fucking interview, my guys. A whole interview. And he's like, oh, he's not a cuck. Of course you're going to say that. You fucked this girl. Of course you're going to say that. You won, nigga. You're going to say anything to make the nigga feel good. And he's like, oh, you know, you can't say I don't like black people. I let a black person fuck my wife. What did you do for Juneteenth? Like, nigga. Holy. All right, man. Well, we're going to end it on that, right? Like.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, my God. Like, yo, bro, what's wrong with this nigga, dog?
What's wrong with you?
I'm done with these
Wrong
niggas,
with y'all?
man.
You niggas are crazy.
Of course, the nigga Jason Love's gonna be like, yeah. But these two are like, he's gassing their heads just so like, you know, I don't want no problems, yo. And then he's talking about tag teaming her, dog. He's talking about tag teaming his wife. Oh my God, yo, I feel so bad for that daughter, man. That's what made me. That's the first thing I thought of. You're traumatizing your kids, yo, dog. Mommy, no. That's just so crazy, yo. Oh my God, man. Shitty parents are horrible. And thank God I have blessed parents. Thank God the niggas around me have good parents that treat me like their children. And yeah, you know what? Find you some good friends that have good parents. And a support system that will support you. That was it. The one and only, the IVP with Dr. IBZ, episode 151. I made it. I did it. We got the new camera. You already know, man. More to come through. More to do. Yeah, man. I'm about to sign off. Y'all stay tuned. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Peace. Finally done with the podcast. Holy. You have no idea what I had to do just to record this and to drop it off for you. But I don't quit. And I'll never, ever, ever take it for granted. I appreciate you guys. You already know. Signing off. Peace. And we out. You already know. We are out. And hold up.